this thing working?
Mia, it's working. Can you hear me?
Seems like everything is okay. Wow, we can really use this equipment for long-distance communication.
What's up? Found the old man yet?
Don't you think that's the first thing she would have said?
Point taken. Oh,
You don't need to say over.
All right, you guys stay tuned. Whenever I'm in a place and I need to talk to you about it, I'll contact you by radio.
Cool.
will do. Over.
You don't need to say over.
I like it better that way.
If we need to, this is a good place for us to talk as well, Big Head. Oh, there are some strange papers here, different from the others. They're black sheets talking about a lot of things. The God of Fear, the Enigma of Fear, the Prophecy of the Unhaunted One.
Yeah. Looks like it's some cult member who has already lost all sanity in this place. The paranormal can drive people crazy. Just look at poor Agatha.
I heard that!
But there must be some logic behind these messages.
Can't be sure who wrote this, but this person seems obsessed with the idea of completing the Enigma of Fear for some God of Fear, whatever that means.
Maybe it's best not to worry about it for now.
All right, this place is definitely dangerous. There are blood zombies everywhere.
Shit. I hate blood zombies.
Everybody hates blood zombies.
Well, at least you don't have to worry about Loopy. They'll always come for you first. Creatures like those always attack humans first. The problem is that they emerge from dead people's bodies, so... if there's a bunch of them, it means a lot of people died here. Maybe it's all those agents who disappeared?
Well, some of these zombies were already killed when I got here.
Blood zombies melt after a while when they die, so these bodies have got to be fresh. I'm sure Verity had a nice little talk with them just before we got here. Don't forget that blood zombies can't see, but they're good at hearing and feeling your moves if you get too close. On the upside, if you deal with them once, they never come back. In other words, just kill the bastards!
Verity, evidence report. We managed to restore another recording of a man from the Straw family. I believe this was the man who was already dead when we arrived. The other audio will be passed on to you by your sister. She wants to better analyze the moment we arrived here. Listen to the recording, and then tell me what you found.
What is the greatest fear of all? The things I've done for this damn family. The purpose of the straws. What are you doing here? You filthy mole. Sorry. You still have a lot of work to do out there. Get out. After that failure that Goliath has become, I almost gave up. But this time, there's something different. When I look at her, it's as if he's already staring back at me. The god of fear.
Callisto Bassett, now investigating the rise of the Unhaunted One. Everything I found in this mansion shows that all the Straws had a sudden change of behavior. That is, they basically went batshit crazy overnight. Not that they weren't crazy before, but they reached a whole new level of crazy and obsessed after a specific event they called the Rise of the Unhaunted One. In the aftermath of this event, which obviously took place a few years ago, many paranormal structures and manifestations began to appear around the Straw Mansion. Like, the castle, the graveyard, that kind of stuff. But without question, the one that most draws my attention is that cathedral. And if you can even call it that. Inside the cathedral, there's this bunch of cryptic drawings with many inscriptions and weird symbols all over the place. Just the way I like it. I'm sure the cathedral holds the answers to the secret of this place. Yeah, I will focus on this. Verity is expecting quite a lot from me, and I know how much he and my sister are busy investigating the unhaunted one. But then again, no one ever thought they would have to deal with this kind of situation in this place. That's crazy.
Sam, there's a huge mechanical lock on a metal door inside the mansion. To open it, you need to form a specific symbol.
This house ain't the kind of place that would have an advanced mechanical lock. Somebody put it in there afterwards, and they were trying to protect something important. If these symbols open the lock, it must be important to this place. Yo, try to see if you can find symbols like these somewhere else in the mansion.
Agatha, whoever lived in this mansion seemed to be really obsessed with fear. I found an old book with a lot of bizarre drawings and inscriptions around this symbol.
The mark of fear?
Yeah.
Okay, listen to me. This is kind of important. Fear is the main fuel for the paranormal to invade our reality. The more fear we feel about something, the more fucked up things can get. But fear is not just that. It is seen by many as an entity, as something with a motivation, a purpose, as if it has a will of its own. And this symbol is like its name. The truth is, no one really knows how fear works. But the way I see it, fear represents the impossible. Or fate, something like that.
So, we have no way to understand what happened here, since it's paranormal?
Actually, I think it's the opposite. Everything that happened in this place does have an explanation and a reason. And if we investigate properly, we can understand everything.
But...
I'm afraid of what we could find out if we do this.
Callisto, this is the other audio recording we managed to restore from Abraham Straw's old tape recorder, which we found when we arrived here. Well, given that he mentions the term unhaunted one, tell me what you think about it too, okay? It's important for me to begin his treatment.
I know. I remember everything. Everything! The mark of fear. It is everything. It shows everything. He never felt fear. His eyes. The cathedral was built. My purpose. My fear. The unhaunted one will meet the god of fear in the cathedral.
Aggie, I found a diary of someone from the Straw family. Whoever was writing it seemed quite obsessed with the concept of time. But in the middle of a page, he stopped writing and started madly scribbling a bunch of spirals on top of a drawing of a castle.
Holy shit! Could something have happened at the very moment this guy was writing?
Well, right after that, it says that he had some kind of vision. Maybe that's why he scribbled all over that page?
Spirals? Vision? Definitely sounds like this guy went through some paranormal shit.
That diary seems to be pretty important. If he had this paranormal vision while he was writing in his diary, we can probably find out the exact moment when this vision happened if we analyze the diary.
I kept a diary too. It's good to get it off your chest when you think no one wants to listen to you. But that was when I was 13, of course.
You're still doing it, aren't you?
Maybe.
Agatha, I think there are some ritual symbols drawn on a clock here with invisible ink. I could only see them because of the UV light from my flashlight.
Ritual? That's stupid! Why would someone have a ritual with invisible ink? Or maybe someone drew that on purpose to give a hint about something and not to conjure an actual ritual. It's not that easy to conjure a ritual.
Yo! Aren't those the same symbols on that lock Mia found?
Wait, there's a lock with ritual symbols?
Yeah, I have to choose these symbols in the right sequence to open a lock on a door.
That's some badass shit!
It looks like someone left clues about it on purpose. On the wall next to it, there's something related to the rise of the unhaunted one.
You see, if they drew those symbols on a clock, it could be that this rise of what's-his-name happened at some specific moment. Like, at a specific time. So, there must be a way to find out the exact time by exploring the mansion, and then use that to open the door. I guess. Maybe?
Very clever. Makes sense, Agatha.
It does? Yeah, sure. Thanks.
Hey, Agatha. What's an unhaunted one? Is that a creature?
A what now?
Unhaunted one.
Never heard that shit in my life. It could be anything, to be honest.
It seems that everything in this place revolves around it. The Order believed that this unhaunted one was what caused all the paranormal activity within the perimeter. As soon as it appeared, everyone here seemed to have gone crazy somehow.
So it's the root of the paranormal activity in here. Which means, if we get rid of the unhaunted one, we solve all of the problems. The thing is, who the fuck is the unhaunted one?
Hey, Sam, these Strauss rooms are, like, very strange. In one of them, you can hear something, like a melody, behind the door. But there was something blocking it from the inside.
Wait, so you can only hear the music when you're very close to the room?
Yeah, only when I'm real close. Also, the song's kind of creepy.
Hey, at least it's not that band that Agatha listens to all the time. Now that is creepy. Anyway, if it's blocked from the inside, there must be some other way in. If you haven't managed to get in there yet, keep your ears open to see if you can hear this music somewhere else.
That makes sense. And for the record, Baby Metal is awesome.
Hey, I never said it was bad. I said creepy.